I remember my middle school outdoor retreat, when each classmate was dropped alone in the forest, with only a compass and a canteen to find our way back home to the lodge. I still vividly recall feeling so frightened and alone, and yet with the compass as my guide, I was able to navigate the unknown and find my way home. Though I wanted to give up, I persevered, found my shelter and refuge, soon sipping hot chocolate with my childhood friends at the warm and cozy lodge. In this time of physical distancing and sheltering at home, those feelings of fear and isolation have returned. Where is the compass that can help navigate the way for us to return together? To me, the fringes of my talit, my prayer shawl, serve as a compass, pointing in the four directions. When I put on my talit, I feel more at home, more safe, and more secure. Before we recite the morning Shema, we gather all four of the tzitziot in one hand, and we wrap them around one finger, joining them together as one. The rabbis provide many explanations for this practice. As the core meaning of the Shema is the unity of God, gathering the four corners represents the joining together of the divine, or perhaps the divine spark within each of us. Gathering the fringes helps as we concentrate and focus with kavanah, with intention, on the message of the Shema. In the commentary in our Sidor Lev Shalem, it teaches our commitment to strive for holiness will lead to greater unity, and gathering within us all our positive intentions. Tradition holds that on this exact day, 3,000 years ago, give or take, King Solomon began the construction of the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. Until this point, the center of worship was a tent that moved throughout the wilderness. King Solomon gathered everyone together on this date to begin creating a home for God, a focal point for our people. As we gather the tzitzit, we too gather from the four corners and focus our prayer east toward the Kotel and Temple Mount in Jerusalem. Joining together the fringes is also a physical reminder that in all the years of Jewish exile, from the destruction of the Second Temple in the year 70 CE until the establishment of our modern state of Israel in 1948, Jews have spread to the four corners of the world into the diaspora. As we gather the fringes, we say these words: bring us safely from the four corners of the earth. Lead us into dignity, into your land. Draw us nearer to your name. V'havienu l'Tzion. For so many years our people were physically distanced and homeless, longing to return home. As we celebrate Israel's miraculous rebirth 72 years ago, beginning Tuesday night on Yom Ha'atzmaut, this prayer has an even deeper meaning. There's a custom to chant these words before the Shema to the tune of Hatikva, the national anthem of our homeland, Israel. When we gather the four corners and recite the Shema, we are symbolically gathering all of our brothers and sisters together from the four corners of the world into Eretz Yisrael, where we are all coming home. I regret to share the news that this summer's B'nai Yeshurun Israel Family Mission is canceled. Health and safety are, of course, the highest priorities. I do hope that you will consider joining us once we are given the all clear and our trip is rescheduled, so that we can all say together, L'Shana Haba'a B'Yerushalayim, next year in Jerusalem. Yom Ha'atzmaut Sameach, happy 72nd birthday to Israel.